I witnessed a lot of fights in middle and high school. So much so that as a kid, I found myself mentally preparing for the inevitable, wondering what my first fight would be like, practicing what I would do. I wanted to be like the tougher girls who could take hit after hit and not cry, who kept getting up and up until a teacher dragged them to the principal's office, but my battles have never been physical. I left school unprepared to wrestle with a world that would gladly stomp me out with half a chance, a world that would pull my hair without a second thought, steal my Lunchable, and then tell the principal I started it. A world that convinced me I would never be good enough and was never working hard enough, and on my worst days, I believed the world when it told me I was not strong enough. White supremacy is the most conniving bully. And every day that a Black woman wakes up, she has to choose a fighter just to make it through. I thought to be a good fighter meant to be superhuman, as unbreakable as the women around me. The good fighters who never let their hurt show, who made it through level after level, straight-faced, healing their own bruises, making it work with whatever tools life handed them. Like a good fighter keeps getting up no matter how tired she is. Like a good fighter can rip the final boss apart with her teeth and have the blood stains out of her clothes by morning. A good fighter would keep her head up always, laughing at the world's attempts to bring her down, but I am no longer on the playground. And superhumans only exist in video games. And I've seen the fighters in my life break down no matter how hard they've tried not to, and I believed another lie, which is that good fighters have to fight alone. They don't. They lean on the fighters around them. They are not always strong enough, and no one person can be all the time. When I finally chose a fighter, I chose myself. A fighter who is far from invincible. A fighter who might cry before the fight even starts. A fighter who needs a break sometimes and deserves to take one, ignoring all the voices who tell her no. A fighter who is not and never will be weak for walking away from fights that do not serve her. A fighter unafraid to ask for help, surrounded by a team of good fighters who have her back. All the things that make us human make us good fighters. And I would pick me and my squad against the world any day, because we are not superhuman. We heal each other's wounds. We cry when we get lost. We get angry. We don't understand everything. We don't always want to work harder. We refuse to beat ourselves up. We find joy in the littlest of things. We refuse to be martyrs. And let's be honest, it's not much of a fight. Because in this way, when we choose to be ourselves first, we will always be the ones winning.